We go into the bottom of the third. The Mets and Pirates no score. James Loney will lead off in the bottom of the third for New York. And Father's Day is coming up, which means it's time for the Prostate Cancer Foundation Home Run Challenge. And Michael Milken, as is his yearly custom, joins us in the booth to talk about the Home Run Challenge and the state of prostate cancer research and prevention in this country. Michael, how are you?
Well, it's phenomenal to be with you. And you might remember this program started as an idea of Fred Wilpon many years ago, 21 years ago. And the idea was keep Dad in the game, come out to the ballpark, remind people to get that simple blood test for prostate cancer. And yes, we have raised $45 million from home runs that have been hit during this home run challenge. But the most impressive statistic is the death rate's down 50%.
The public awareness is what it's all about, and you do a great service doing what you do. This is your 17th ballpark, you said?
Yes. We see them all. We got a couple of double headers coming up here. You know, if you want, we've got the Cubs and St. Louis in different cities the same day, and then we're going to Minnesota, Kansas City. Today we were in a day game in Toronto, just warming up for the Mets.
Wow. It's a busy schedule. Tell us about the Home Run Challenge and how it works.
Well, homerunchallenge.org, you go to that and you pledge money for home runs that have been hit starting yesterday the 13th through Father's Day. And the Mets are at home for these 6 games in a row. And we're looking forward to the Mets hitting a bunch of home runs. We've raised $1.8 million over the years from just Mets home runs. And as I was saying, the best news is that the death rate's down 50%. 4 million men are going to be with their families this Sunday who've had prostate cancer.
Only grounds one into the shift, and Harrison throws him out one way.
And 1.4 million of those men were diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer. And the 6 new drugs that have been approved from the research that's been raised, and almost all the money that's raised in New York stays in New York at all these medical centers. And so a man today, even with prostate cancer like I had, that had spread through their body and was advanced when it was diagnosed, has an excellent chance to live a normal life with these new drugs.
And the way I understand it is, as Pevin Plawecki takes a strike, that some of the discoveries they've made in terms of treating prostate cancer have been applicable to other cancers as well.
Correct. The idea that you had a mutation and only could go to your prostate or your breast or whatever it might be has now been proven false. And so there's a link between prostate cancer, breast cancer, and other forms of cancer. And the other thing that's occurred in this 20 years is the development of immunology, energizing your own immune system to beat cancer, not just prostate cancer, but all forms of cancer.
Mr. Mikey's nicked by the pitch.
And it's really been an amazing thing, the simple concept that your immune system's been doing a great job your whole life. You've had carcinogens in your body, and something happened. Why did you get cancer? Why do 1 in 2 men get cancer, or 1 in 7 men get prostate cancer? And what's been discovered is really 3 theories. 1, something turned off your immune system, and so there's drugs today that turn it back on. 2, your immune system did not recognize your cancer. It was disguised. And Carl June down at the University of Pennsylvania has made cancer look like the measles, and then your immune system knows what to do. Or 3, you were sick, you had inflammation, and your immune system has been weakened. And so the other one is kind of give your immune system some growth hormone, energize it. And those 3 things are changing the world of cancer for all forms of cancer.
What age group, Michael, with men obviously, is it more inclined the men to get the cancer?
I would say first to get a blood test. I was diagnosed at 45, had no symptoms, and it had spread through my body. I believe it really should be 40, but definitely by 50. And if you're an African American man who has a much higher likelihood to get cancer, it should be at 40 or family history. You should have that simple blood test. And the other thing I wanted to tell you tonight, to get more kids involved in this program of keeping dads in the game, the New York Mets, Major League Baseball, we have 2 new programs if you go to homerunchallenge.org. First, tell us about your first Major League ball game you went to. And the winners will be sent by Major League Baseball to either the All-Star Game or the World Series. And the second one is your favorite home run trot. Now, you could pick some ball player that has a little home run trot in the major leagues, or you can just get out there and run the bases yourself. Now, we had a 7 or 8-year-old send in his home run trot. And before he did it, he announced to the camera that he was going to slide into first, second, third, and fourth before on his home run trot. So that one might be tough to beat, but we're hoping, thousands or million kids come in and send those notices.
I would expect every kid to send in Bartolo Colon's home run trot. Deaza goes down on strikes, and that puts an end to the inning. Michael, good luck with the home run challenge this year. It's great having you.
Make sure you're wearing your blues on Father's Day.
Good to see you.
With Father's Day coming up.